Everyone is asking the wrong question. We're going to tell you the right question. Are you ready? Crypto is about to take off. It's not just about crypto though. It's about money itself. Because while millions of people are watching candles on a chart, asking will Bitcoin hit $200,000, arguing about which coin will 10x, the most powerful institutions on the planet are doing something entirely different. They are not trading crypto. They are not trading crypto. They are taking it over. And today, I'm going to prove it to you. 10 facts, documented real. No hype. No opinions. No guessing. And I need you to stay until fact number 10. Because that one doesn't just change how you see crypto, it changes how you see money. But first, one question. Who controls money? Controls everything. Always has. The British Empire didn't dominate the world because of its army. It dominated because of the pound. The United States didn't win the Cold War with missiles alone. It won with the dollar. So, right now, a new financial system is being built quietly, deliberately, and strategically. And Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP are not the rebels fighting it. They are the building blocks of it. So, let me show you. Fact number 1. Please tap the like button if you enjoy this live content. I make all my videos live, unedited, unscripted as they happen. Takes me a little while to get them right sometimes, but please do tap the like button. Consider subscribing as well, and you're supporting live, unedited, made as it happens. Thank you for your membership. Thank you so much. So, fact number 1, BlackRock. BlackRock didn't enter crypto, it entered control. June the 15th, 2023. BlackRock, the firm that manages more money than the GDP of China, files for a Bitcoin ETF. Not a small hedge fund, not a startup. The single largest asset manager in the history of the world. Think about it. In fact, the largest asset manager in human history ever. January 2024 approved. Within months, billions pour in. Now ask yourself, BlackRock doesn't make moves like this for profit. They make moves like this for positioning, control. Controlling the inflows, and you control the price structure. Control the price, controls the power, controls everything. This was not adoption. This was capture. Fact number 2. Bitcoin is already concentrated and most people have no idea. Everyone talks about Bitcoin like it's the great equalizer, decentralized, democratic. For the people, here's what the data actually says. The top 2% of Bitcoin wallets control over 90% of the supply. Let that sit in. Let that really embed in your mind for a moment. 2%. Retail investors, the people watching price on their phones at midnight while sat on the toilet, are fragmented across the remaining scraps. Decentralization is the story they tell you. Concentration is what's actually happening. Let's move on to fact number 3. Gets very exciting. I love this because I know we're all about to make a lot of money as long as you're focused. Fact number 3. Governments are stockpiling Bitcoin quietly. You think governments want to destroy Bitcoin? Look at what they actually do. The United States government has seized over 207,000 Bitcoin from Silk Road, from hackers, from fraud cases. China, over 194,000 Bitcoin from the Plus token collapse alone. These governments are now among the largest Bitcoin holders on Earth. That's not regulation. That's not protection. That's accumulation. And they're not selling. They're not going anywhere. Let's move on to fact number 4. Ethereum. Ethereum's green revolution was also a power shift. September 15th, 2022, Ethereum completes the merge. The merge energy consumption drops 99.95%. The headlines celebrate the environmental cheer, but here's what nobody talks about. When you remove miners, you hand validation power to stakers. And who dominates staking? A handful of providers, led by platforms like Lido Finance, controlling enormous portions of the network. Ethereum didn't just go green, it went centralized. Fact number 5. JPMorgan now. JPMorgan didn't just fight crypto, it rebuilt crypto. Remember when banks said crypto was a scam? Jamie Dimon called Bitcoin a fraud. And JPMorgan quietly built Onyx, their own blockchain, their own digital coin. JPM coin built on Ethereum-based technology. They didn't fight the revolution. They put on the uniform and infiltrated it. They are not the only ones either. There are more actors like this. This next one will shock you. Who do you think I'm going to talk about now? Fact number 6, our favorite here on XRP. Fact 6, the SEC attacked crypto, except Ethereum, strangely enough. And that tells you everything, because between 2023 and 2025, the SEC went to war with crypto. Lawsuits, crackdowns, exchange raids, but Ethereum, they circled it, studied it, and never clearly called it a security. Why? Because Ethereum underpins trillions in decentralized finance. It powers stablecoins, tokenized assets, the entire architecture of what comes next. You don't destroy the foundation that you're planning to move into, do you? Too important to kill, too valuable to leave, too valuable to leave uncontrolled. Fact number 7. The XRP lawsuit. I told you to get good. The XRP lawsuit wasn't about protection, it was about delay. December 2020, the SEC sues Ripple Labs for $1.3 billion. XRP gets delisted from exchanges overnight. The price collapses, adoption stalls, years of momentum gone. Then July 2023, a federal judge rules XRP is not a security for retail transactions and Ripple wins. But here's the question nobody asks, because why did it take 3 years? Because delay is the strategy. When you can't control something, you slow it down until you can. Fact number 8. XRP was never built for you. I'll repeat that. XRP was never built for you. I say this with respect because XRP was not designed for anyone. In fact, XRP was never built for you, and I say this with the greatest respect because XRP was not designed for any retail investors. In fact, it was designed to replace SWIFT, no more, no less. The backbone of global banking that moves trillions between countries every day. 3 to 5 second settlement, fractions of a cent per transaction, built specifically for the needs of banks, not for you, not crypto enthusiasts, not speculators, but banks. This isn't a coin, it's an infrastructure. Fact 9, Ripple is already inside the system. UAE, Singapore, Europe. Ripple has active partnerships and CBDC pilot programs with central banks across the globe. Central banks, the most conservative, slow-moving financial institutions on earth. They don't partner with rebels. They partner with solutions they intend to absorb. XRP isn't fighting the financial system, it is becoming the financial system. And finally, fact number 10. And now the one that changes everything. Boston Consulting Group, one of the most respected research institutions in the world. In fact, in global finance or over the entire planet, their projection, tokenized real world assets, stocks, bonds, real estate, commodities could hit 16 trillion. 16 trillion. Remember how I said crypto would make its way to the top of the S&P 500? I meant that. All by 2030. 16 trillion moving on chain. And which chains are positioned to carry it? Bitcoin, the store of value. Digital gold for a digital age. Ethereum, the infrastructure layer, the rails everything runs on, and XRP, the settlement layer. The wire transfer of the new system. This is not speculation. This is architecture. The new global financing system is not coming. It's being built right now in plain sight. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed making it. There were a few technical issues because I pushed the boundaries. What some might spend a week and a team of editors putting together, I do it live for you, with you watching as it happens. And I've got 22 screens in this studio and moving lights and everything else going on at the same time. So it sometimes goes wrong, but I hope you enjoyed it. So let me close with this. So let's say it plainly. Bitcoin isn't just digital gold. Ethereum isn't just smart contracts. XRP isn't just fast payments. They are layers of control for the next financial era. Now, if you like this live event, underneath in the comments on your phone, you can swipe to the right and you can do what's called hype. You can hype this event. You can hype it and promote it. It's free and it's set aside for small channels like mine. Channels that can go from 100,000 to 1 million. So please do hype this video because it is time for crypto to explode. And this video can play its part. I should say live event. I'm completely live doing this. And the most powerful institutions on the planet, the banks, the governments, the asset managers, are not fighting this. They are funding it, building it, positioning inside it. Wars have never just been about land. They've always been who controls the money. And that is what's going on in Iran right now. And most people will miss this moment entirely because they're watching the price while the powerful are taking the system and owning it. The only question left is which side of that you are on. Thank you very much indeed. I hope you enjoyed this. Did you tap the like button? Did you click the hype? Did you subscribe to the channel? I will see you on Discord very shortly for my onboarding and my one-on-one services and my training and my shares, my positions, my trades of what I do. 24 hours a day. Come and join me on Discord. There's the links. You can see it below in the description of the video, also pinned in the comments later on. Or join me as a member on YouTube. This week is Members Week. Lots of reviews, lots of earnings calls, and we're going to cover it for our members. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description, also pinned in the comments. And over here, you'll find something useful, and down here, something I think you would enjoy. That's it from me. Thank you for being here. I'll see you on the next one. I'll be on Discord in about half an hour. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.